Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is how to set up your beta readers for success. Now, I'm just gonna really jump in. I don't really have like any structure. Like, when do I ever really have a structure? I just like to talk. So hopefully you gain some knowledge to help your beta readers help you. So what I do, I put the best polished second draft up in Google Docs, and at the very top right here, as explained, as you can see, I write out a thank you first, and then what I want to see them work on or point out or comment on under that in bullet points. Now, I found this was the most effective just for everyone to see. Some people put it all in red, and I think that, I mean, unless your beta readers aren't interacting at all and like whatsoever, I don't know, I guess put it in red, but I don't know, whatever you want to do. Just setting up what you expect from the first thing that they see is the way to go. And of course, how I pick my beta readers, they're writers and readers. Some of them are just readers, and I know them in some way. They're not just randomly picked out from Twitter or Goodreads or anything like that. I have 7 right now for my 3rd book, Danu's Curse, and about half of them have interacted with the novel. I have a few that are about to jump in and binge read, so it's going to take like only less than a week for them, because I know them, and when they say binge read, they're binging, like hardcore binging. So I think it's a bit easier to get to know your beta readers if they're not already friends on a basic level, and to see how their process is, because there's one beta reader of mine that will not comment on the Google Docs, but then she'll email me like a huge text about, each chapter. There are some that will comment like on basically everything. Some of them will only comment on stuff I need to fix, and then, they'll talk to me privately and say, oh, this was fantastic and that's fantastic. It's just whatever their process is and how that works for them. And some writers are really picky. I mean, unless you're paying them, some people do. I don't have the money for that. Okay. But if they're not being paid, they're doing it for free, do your own process. Like, if it gets done, it gets done. I don't care. Now, if you're paying them, whatever you're paying them, and then I guess you can say, okay, I want it done this, and that way, and don't sway from that, but I don't know, that's too rigid for me. So, but if that works for you, that's good. I just wouldn't do that, even if I'm paying them. I would expect them to finish, obviously, because I paid you, but how you get to that point, I don't care. Another thing is, I see a lot of people saying that more than half of their beta readers just drop off. They go, poof, bye. And then they'll either say, oh, I have 40 beta readers, which I'm like, oh my god, that's a lot. I don't know if you need 40. Or like they haven't set up what they expect, so yeah, people are gonna fall off because they don't know what really they're doing other than reading and commenting. That's not enough. It's just not. And then there's also like, you're rude to your beta readers, so yeah, they're gonna drop off. So there's a lot of reasons why beta readers will drop off and stop talking to you and ghost you. For those points, well, my first point was set up the expectations right at the front, just at the top, and then get on with it. That fixes one of those problems. This other problem is too many beta readers. Unless it's high fantasy and there's like, I'm gonna go with I don't know, more than 100,000 words. Why do you have 40 beta readers? I don't know, especially because then my process is first draft. I already know what's I need to fix in the first draft, but my process is first draft, get it done. It's messy, but get it done. And that's how I got Danu's Curse written in 5 months. Get it done. Drink some wine, do some sprinting, writing sprinting with friends, get it done. Then I go back and I fix everything that needs to be fixed developmentally and draft 1.5. And then I go back and then I fix the typos and, like, you know, the silly sentences or whatever. Then that is draft 2. And then I put the draft 2 on Google Docs, get all my beta readers together, you know, send them the links, write out the introduction of thank you and what I'm looking for. And then the beta readers go through it, then turn all that into draft 3, and then draft 3 grows to my editor. That's my process. So I'm just setting it up like that. You need to interact with your beta readers. I mean, I think it's really important to interact with them and just check in on them. It's like, how are you doing? Are you okay? If they're not responding, and just treat them nicely, because they might sign up and think that everything is okay, and then maybe they have an emergency, or they just don't have the time, or maybe, you know, maybe they're still confused as what you want. Interacting with them, communicating with them in a respectful way, I don't think is hard, but I guess it is. I don't know. But I would say that's basic, right? Treat people how you want to be treated. I do see a lot of people be really nasty to beta readers, and I don't understand that. I don't get it. I mean, you could pay like $1,000 for developmental and like copy editing or proofreading, and then line editing and all that stuff in a bundle. Or, you know, you can save some money and have, you know, your beta readers do the developmental part for you, and then, you know, go on to the other basics. So it's your choice. But yeah, don't treat people horribly that's doing something for free for you. Now, dropping off, you know, even if you're interacting with them and they're updating you, whatever. I mean, that's why maybe get a few extra beta readers if they're not doing it. You know, that's why I have 7. So hypothetically, you know, if 2 drop off, then I still have 5. You know, that kind of, you know, think about that. I wouldn't go for 40. Some people have gone for 40. I know there's one indie writer that has 50 beta readers, and the books are still not good. They're not that good. So just because you have a lot of beta readers and the majority of them actually finish the book and do what they need to do, doesn't mean that the book is gonna be good. Just a tip, right? Just because you have, you know, 50 beta readers or 40, 30, 20 does not mean it's gonna be a great book. Quality, not quantity. Isn't that like a tip for almost everything? Quality, not quantity. As I said before, maybe 30 beta readers for 100,000 or word or more epic fantasy or high fantasy novel. I can get, or like a really complicated sci-fi novel that's also over 100k words. I get that. Okay, yeah, I can get it. But like anything else, lower the thing, because that's just going to be stressful for you, and you're also going to have to talk to all of them, you know, because I am really on this hill I'm going to die on of interacting with all of your beta readers and, you know, keeping on the same page, updating them, and then they update you, and, you know, all on the same page. How hard is it going to be if you have 50 beta readers that you need to keep up with? I just don't see that. I mean, unless you're really great at communicating. There are some people that are great communicators, and they can just, maybe they have like an Excel spreadsheet, and so like it's like, talk to this person at 5:05, talk to this person at 5:10, talk to this. I can't do that. So props to anyone that uses Excel spreadsheets that way. But, you know, overall, just think about your beta readers, whether you're paying them or not, as doing you a service, because they are doing you a service, and they don't have to. And I would also, if you can, I mean, I think you can. I can't, and I don't make that much money right now, okay? If you can, I would also send them like either the free ebook, you know, like the final copy of the book at the end of the day, you know, either a free ebook, PDF, you know, or if they really rocked your world, right, a free physical copy in thanks. And then also they can, if they want, they can review it for you on Amazon or Goodreads, or both. Always a good shot. That's a big trick for indie writers that they're beta readers or ARC readers, which are different. They'll send out free copies, but of course you have to say that you don't have to give me a perfect review, and definitely tell them that, just, you know, put at the top that I received a free copy in for an honest review, so you don't break any Amazon or Goodreads rules, because then, you know, that's not good. I think that's really helpful to also boost your also bots on Amazon, and to obviously boost the reviews on Goodreads and or Amazon, and boost your visibility as well. And people don't like giving out free stuff, but honey, you have to remember, you just have to remember, human beings, it doesn't matter who, just humans in general love free stuff. Yes, they do. And they're more likely, if they like this book or love the book and it's free, they're gonna shout it out to the world. Even your beta readers, they're gonna shout it out to the world, because, you know, you've, hypothetically, I really hope so, you have formed a connection with your beta readers. Maybe some of them were already your friends, but some of them, maybe they were acquaintances or friends of friends, and now you're friends with them in a professional way, and they want to talk about your book, and that is free publicity, that is free visibility. Why wouldn't you take that opportunity? Just, you know, bite the dust, okay? And give out free copies to your beta readers at least, and say, you know, if you want to, please leave an honest review on Amazon and Goodreads in regards to this free copy that I gave you. But you do have to mention, you have to tell them to put that first before the review, just to keep all your ducks in a row. Thank you so much for watching how to set up your beta readers to succeed. I hope you indie authors like me got a little something from this video. Have a great writing day. Bye.